Hello everyone, this is Triple T and today I'm looking at Giga Power's Master Scale Graviter. And he is a big beaut. But first let's look at the packaging. Just the box is really huge as well, with a gorgeous art on the front and some product shots on the back. And as you can see, you get some translucent accessories for his dyno mode. I'm not going to be showing them because I just don't like them. Okay, that's it for the box. And let's bring back this big chunk of dinosaur. Well, he's not a dinosaur yet, but he soon will be. And he is just amazing, big and chunky and heavy as well. Oh, there he dropped his sword. The only thing I can complain about is the stability of his fists. If you tend to lean them to either side, they drop down. And now it stays. Anyway. As you can see, you have a lot of accessories. You have two sidearm guns for both robot and dyno mode. You have his big blaster.
Me gonna shoot you!
And, of course, his big saber.
I'm gonna slash you to bits!
But to take a closer look at him, we have to remove all these extra bits and actually get up close. And he is really well made, as you can see. You have gorgeously molded things, painted on, of course. Very nicely painted. Detailed arms, articulated hands, and big chunky feet with translucent effects on them. Not too much of a backpack, but still, it's a sludgy backpack, so that's okay. Just amazing, actually. If we look at his articulation, his head can do a full 360, so can his arms. And if you put them backwards, he gets a even bigger backpack, but they are on a ratchet, so that's nice. You get bicep swivel. You can get him almost to 90 degrees at the arm there, elbow. And of course you have those articulated hands. Everything is on a ball joint and two pegs. Really nice. There. You have a waist swivel. And these skirt panels can come up to make the leg go that far, pretty good, and that far back, pretty okay. And he can, due to transformation, I think, do the full splits. He's a very heavy robot, so just showing this makes my arms go tired. Okay, he has a knee joint, not that much though. And his feet are rather stiff. You can move the toes a bit, wiggle waggle, someone says. But that's about it for articulation. To show you how big he really is, I couldn't use my normal prime, so I had to use my MPP10. As you can see, he's a big boy. And he actually goes outside of my camera view. He's a tall one. Yes, he is. But they fit in quite nice. And here we have one with a combiner just for stand up. Just for comparison. And he is about the same. Not that it shows on my camera. But about the same height, just a bit higher. This one can't stand on his own, so he's now leaning on Sludge's wing. Let's get into transformation. Okay, let's get rid of the head first. Flip that down, you twist the head down, click this back into place. Bring out his dino head. You can turn it around. And now comes the difficult part, because this is a difficult one. Ah, thank you. It worked with me. You split the neck, you pull it out, and you put it back together again, like that. Turn the head around, and that's the neck done. Okay. While he still stands, I hope, I'm going to transform the hands and arms. And the hands go inside his arm. You have to close them up. Neat and tidy. And then, I hope, they just go inside. And they did. You turn his leg around. And let's just position it right up. These wings are going to stay this way for now, because we are going to use these posts to lock the legs in. Okay, now we come to the legs, and this is the hard part. It's not difficult, it's just heavy. I'm going to turn his waist around like that first, and then we split his legs, I think. We go to this side, and you have a little tab you need to undo to split the legs. And down here we have the locking point that should access this one later on, and you have a slider that you need to get rid of. Born to be a slider. Okay, let's get this out of here. It's on a little, yes, there we go. Put it up, pull this one out, and now we can release the tail, because we need a tail on our dinosaur. Pull it out because, well, you do that with tails, right? And that should be the right position for it. Let's see if I can get this now, or if I should do that later. No. I pull out the little tail, turn it around, and that's one tail side done. Okay. The legs here need to be moved out to the side. You can see these little pegs here. They're supposed to go into there, and they did. Thank you. They're on these little hinges here, and they can be quite bothersome sometimes. But today, they were good. Credit's due where credit's due. Okay. Now we bring the leg out, fold it in halfway. Put the leg together and use the little hinge here. The hinge here. I had it off camera, sorry. And now we're going to fold this leg in. This is quite difficult due to the fact that there are a lot of things going on, but that was quite easy. You see the little hook and a little port and tab there. Let's get those in so the leg is secure. Well, half side done. Okay, let's do the other leg, shall we? Let's get that little tab on. Separate the leg. Pull this tail out. Like that. It also has a little slider. Going to be a slider. Like that. Use these hinge to move the legs out. Like this. This likes to bite me somewhat. Ah, good. Very good, actually. You can see here it has some teeth marks. That's good, it should. Okay, before we turn anything here, let's remove the slider on this one as well. Bring this peg out and then close the leg back up. And if we are lucky, everything will line up. Yes, I love that sound. Little tab there, little hook. Okay. Now we need to bring the leg out like this. And work it towards the middle. Oh, that worked just fine. Very easy. Thank you. And position this little thing in here to stabilize the back part of the body. Okay. Okay. We need to clean this up before we go any further. This little slider should be outside. My bad. But now they are ready for transformation of the back part, I hope. Okay, let's line things up, shall we? Anyway, one out of the way anyway to make it difficult for me. So, now, who is the winner? Me! Okay, no, I wasn't. And I need to bring this tail part out. Forgot to do that on this side. And of course, it's going to be messy, because it always is on camera. Ah, there, good. And we can just push this tail together, move it up, and clamp those down. Go back here and try to get these stuck. Yes, now I win. Yes, me, Sludge, win. Okay, Now we're going to do the legs, the hind legs, and they're hidden in here. So you open up that, you flip out the little toes, and the last one is really stiff on my copy. Like that. Close it up, put it down. Let's do the same thing here. Up, out, close, toes out for summer. And yes, I'm that old. And this is the one that likes to fight me. But again, I am the winner. Okay. Now we have two things left. We have these two and the wings. When you fold up the wings, it's important that they... and now I hit the camera again, as I always do. That they fold into this neck piece, so it stabilizes everything on top. That just squeezes everything together, very nice. And these two hatches that had this little slider thing on them, folds in and comes together, I hope. And there you have him, finally, in his in his dino mode. Yes, we can see you, very nice. And it is a big dino mode, really, really big and gorgeous. Clamp down. And now for a little comparison with I think it's the Combiner Wars Sludge, and he is microscopic in size compared to Giga Power's enormous dragon of a Dinobot. And if you look closely, you have a lot of things to look at. Your head can move, mouth can open, the neck can move as well, can go around. The feet, of course, no, the legs, of course, and the feet as well, a little pivot. And the tail can move as well. And we can look at the gorgeous detailing, some painted details on the chrome. You can see me there with my striped shirt, and some translucent effects on the legs, just like the original Dinobots had. And of course, if you want to, you can take your guns and put them on the side. Like that. And now he can just blast anyone with everything, including his little mouth here, because he has two guns. If you like that kind of thing. But I don't recommend it because he can just... Oh, this looks menacing. Oh, not good. No, stay away. So, yeah, this is a really good robot. I love him to bits. He's hefty, he has good quality joints, he feels sturdy. I've played with him a lot and he doesn't show any signs of breaking or malfunctioning in any way. So I'm really happy with him. So it's a strong recommendation from me. Could I maybe wish those hands were a bit stiffer? Sure. but otherwise, if you don't give him a sword, you'll never notice, and he's just beautiful. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.